Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. It's me, Philip, and welcome to the 5th episode of Phillip Reviews, where I share with you some of my favorite animal figurines. Today is a very special episode for International Hyena Day, so, without further ado, here is the newest member of my Safari Ltd animal figurines, the 2026 Safari Ltd Spotted Hyena. Wow. When I first heard that this guy was being released back in 2025, I was so excited because I actually am going to show you an older hyena model that I got about 9 years ago. This guy right here. This is the old spotted hyena model. I left him a really good review. The problem I have with him though, watch this. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get him to stand up on certain surfaces. But I have to say, this guy does have some pretty good details. I think the only thing that kind of disconcerted me at the beginning was that hunched over pose that hyenas are pretty famous for. But don't get me wrong, that was a pretty good model. But this new model definitely does hyenas a good job. So without further ado, let's look at the details that make this hyena so special. The eyes, just like on the lion and the other figurines I've shown so far on Phillip Reviews, the eyes are so well painted, displaying the intelligence and curiosity. And I also just noticed something pretty cool about the top of the skull right here. That ridge between the ears, that's called the sagittal crest. It's where the hyena's jaw muscles attach. For those of you that may not know, spotted hyenas have one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom, so strong it can crunch through a giraffe's leg bones. Which makes sense when you consider that hyenas will eat everything when they bring down an animal, and nothing goes to waste. The paint job on the muzzle and the ears are fantastic. And of course the indications of fur, very well done. And this coloration of yellowish brown definitely does a great job of emphasizing the savanna environment you can often find hyenas. Now, of course, this being a spotted hyena, I love the detail of the spots here on the coat. Now, one detail I like about this is that the spots all vary in size and also in how deep they are or how faded they are, giving it some unique character. Another great detail are the claws. Like other members of the hyena family, spotted hyenas have non-retractable claws, much like dogs and mongooses. So it definitely helps them when they're chasing down prey, kind of gripping the ground. And of course, one other thing I love about this is the attention to detail on the tail. This hyena looks pretty relaxed while he's scanning the savanna for potential prey, or maybe he's trying to avoid running into a lion. Who knows? Either way, his nose is up in the air, so he could be sniffing out something. Maybe he's finding his family or trying to avoid danger, like I said earlier. So I am greatly impressed with what Safari Ltd has done, updating the spotted hyena figurine. Once again, I don't want to diss on this guy. It's just that I wish that I didn't have so much trouble having him stand upright so he doesn't fall over. But I guess it depends. If you hold him at a certain angle, the weight actually can be distributed a little better. So I'm sure I'm not the only one who has had to deal with that. But I'm definitely impressed with this guy right here. So, as always, I'm going to do the 360 so you all get the complete view of this hyena. Now, I know hyenas have a very bad reputation, but the truth is that they are very intelligent creatures that hunt 90% of their prey as well as scavenge. If anything, just like all animals, including lions, hyenas are a vital part of the African savanna's ecosystem. By the way, there are actually 4 members of the hyena family. You have the aardwolf, the brown hyena, the striped hyena, and of course the largest one at about 150 pounds, close to about maybe 200, the spotted hyena, this guy. So, with that being said, I'm going to take him away for just a moment. And since I have such a great respect for him, I'm going to give him a little place of honor on the rock. So there we go. There. That looks better, don't you think? So, this has been Phillip Reviews. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, figurines you would like to see that I might have in my collection, please leave a comment below and be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to see more videos like this. This has been Phillip Reviews. I'll see you all in the next episode. Stay wild, everybody.